What's going on, guys? It is Mason of Delfino here today. E3 is approaching very quickly, and today I have a very special guest to discuss the possibilities and things we might see in what we already know of Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? Mike here from Mike's Monster Gaming. Thank you for having me on, Mason. I really do appreciate you having me on for this little discussion here for Splatoon 2, though. I'm definitely looking forward to the game, and I know you definitely are as well, though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's good to have you here, dude. The pleasure's mine. But no, yeah, I mean, Splatoon 2 is coming out like next month in July. That's insane. And it's already, you know, they're going to see it at E3. We have the E3 tournament there they're doing, I think, on day 2 or something of it. And I'm just hyped. You know, Splatoon was a really good game on Wii U, and I'm excited to talk about this.
Oh, absolutely. I really enjoyed Splatoon on the Wii U as well, because, you know, I had a lot of fun with the game in terms of everything that you were able to do in the game. And Splatoon 2 definitely looks like it expands on everything in such a spectacular way, though. It definitely looks like it's going to bring a lot more to the table than Splatoon 1 did.
Right. And the thing is, like, Splatoon in general, it's pretty hype, you know, just in general. Like, in Japan, it does so well.
Oh, absolutely. Japan, it's like, I think Splatoon's like one of the highest selling games in Japan, honestly, that was on the Wii U.
Right, and it's crazy that it was just some kind of sudden hit, you know? They just, hey, here's this, and all of a sudden everybody went all after it, which is good. I mean, good for Nintendo.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you know, basically, I just wanted to talk about what we already know of the game so far, and kind of what we have to look forward to, potential things we could see, things of that nature. So, you know, we already know about ranked battles and turf war. Those are like the general things of Splatoon. We know, it's just like I feel like we should see more than just that, obviously, though. Like,
oh, we definitely need to see some more game modes, though, in terms of the online, though. Like, we gotta see Rainmaker and all the other modes make a return as well.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure they did confirm the ranked battles are back, but the thing is, which ones? I would like to see Rainmaker back. I'd like to see all 3 back, plus maybe a few more, you know?
I forgot. Which one is the one where you gotta stand on the platform and get to go to the other end, though? Because that one was my favorite.
That was Tower Control.
Yeah, that one I hope they bring back, because Tower Control was like my most fun mode in that game.
Oh man, that was so stressful for me. I like Rainmaker because you could just grab it like a football almost, just dart.
Yeah, pretty much that too.
And I mean, it was just such a fun thing. And to see Splatoon 2 making such a quick sequel in the presence of the Switch already, it's insane. I'm so happy for them though, because yeah, it's doing really well.
Well, Splatoon's a great game, because honestly, once we have Splatoon 2, I already know, because if you already know about my gaming group in New York City, Switch and Play, though, I could already tell that once that comes out, though, it's just going to be a blast, though, just bringing all these Switches together and just having a whole bunch of turf wars at our meetups, though. That's going to be the best part about it.
Oh, definitely. And you have the local multiplayer, you have online. It's just a good time. It's going to be a lot more than what the Wii U had.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, you know, we have the new accessories, maybe new hats, new whatever, new shoes, clothing items. Do you think they could expand on the abilities that they present, though? Like any, like, other special abilities almost, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not sure if they can expand on any new abilities, though, because I think they really did quite a lot of abilities, if I remember correctly, from all the accessories. I know there was stuff for, like, getting extra ink in your tank, extra fuel for, extra speed, extra fast swimming speed for the squid. Honestly, I don't know what else they could possibly add to that, though, but I definitely know that, it definitely looks like they pretty much really expanded on, like, the hairstyles for the Inklings and the, like, amount of clothes.
Right.
It looked like, I think in one of the screenshots, it even looked like they have white ink now for one of them as well.
Oh, really?
I think I saw a Twitter picture, like, one of them had, like, gray, like, whitish hair or whatever, so I don't know, we might be getting new ink colors, too.
Well, that'd be interesting. or you can just get new hairstyles, because that's also a new thing in this game.
Oh, yeah, new hairstyles. I think that was already shown off when the Switch trailer first dropped.
Yep. And so, I mean, just everybody thought that was a port too, until like the January presentation, up until they announced that, hey, this is actually a sequel. Everybody just kind of assumed it was for, you know, just kind of an update kind of port thing, you know. And I'm glad it's not that, because to have a sequel with, you know, just as many, if not better, maps, stages, and modes and stuff, it's definitely going to be a really fun time.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of improvements that are also going to be made as well, though, from what it looks like, Ray. Everything already looks like it's so fleshed out now. Compared to Splatoon 1, though, everything just looks like it's really been expanded on.
And everything looks so polished, too. Have you noticed that in the trailers, how it just looks so much more crisp?
Yeah, it looks a lot more crisp. The ink looks a lot better. It just looks all around, like, way better than it was in Splatoon 1 for sure.
Definitely. And did you also, by the way, play the Splatoon Global Test Fires?
Yes, the Splatoon Global Test Fire was a blast, though. Honestly, I had a really fun time with it. It was a shame I was only able to play like 1 or 2 sessions, though, out of the 6 sessions I believe was available.
Right.
But I can tell you though, I also went to the New York City demo event as well though when when it was in New York City and I was able to try out Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
I tried it on the tablet mode, but all I know is that I really enjoyed the demo as well. I got to try out the Splat Dualies and I got to try out the roller in both the demo that was shown off in the Global Test Fire and in the New York City demo.
Right.
Well, it was just really well polished. I'm glad that the gyro controls have been messed around with too.
Right.
You don't have to have the gyro controls on. It's gonna make things a lot easier for me to play it, I feel.
Right. And that's just the customization in this game in general is a really nice thing. And to have it on the go too. Imagine playing Splatoon in like a Walmart or at a park or something.
Absolutely.
You know? It's going to be so cool. And you don't have to be cooped up in your room, although I prefer to do
definitely
that.
not. No, I hear you.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just going to be so cool. Just the Switch in general presents a lot of new opportunities for this kind of play session. You know,
Again, when it comes to the Switch, it's pretty much bringing local multiplayer back in such a huge way. And it's so amazing the fact that we could all just come together and bring our Switches together and just play with each other wherever it is, whether it's in the city or whatever the case may be. Like with my group, Switch and Play, that's literally what we're all about. Every Friday we come together at Rockefeller, right below the Nintendo store, and we just legitimately play the Switch. Or when Splatoon 2 comes out, that's going to be a fun time.
Oh, definitely. I mean, with Mario Kart 8 also out now as of the last couple months, it's going to be like, I mean, a lot of multiplayer games are going to be available here in the next few months even, you know. There's
Absolutely.
So
Mario
titles.
Kart 8 Deluxe has been such a blast, so it's really good seeing the Inklings in that too.
Yeah, definitely. So anyway, story mode is back also, and back in May's ARMS Direct that they had, where they talked about the ARM details and stuff for that game, where's Callie? You know, we only saw Marie in that trailer.
Not 100%. We did kind of see Callie a little bit though.
Did we really?
Yes, at the end of the trailer, if you look very closely, you can see a silhouette of Callie above everything. I have a theory about that.
Tell me.
So, either Callie is somehow working with DJ Octavio because of what happened during the last Splatfest, or she's been brainwashed by the Octolings as well and is now working for them. Because if you notice, it looks like in the silhouette of her, that's like hovering above all the enemies, it pretty much looks like she's wearing some sort of glasses, and maybe that's what's mind controlling her, if anything.
Huh, that's very interesting. I mean, time will tell definitely, but I mean, definitely by the looks of it, or by the sounds of it even from your theories, maybe there is more of a story than there were last time. You know, obviously.
It definitely looks like the story mode has definitely been fleshed out, though.
Right.
Not just the story itself, though, but the levels, though. Like, I really enjoyed the fact that we got a single-player trailer at the end of that ARMS Direct.
Yeah, you can get, like, it's like all platforming. It was last time, too, but not to this extent. Like, it looks like Sonic Colors
it really
almost
is.
or something.
I was getting Sonic Adventure 2 battle vibes, though. The fact that you were grinding on, like, ink rails and stuff, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, it is, and I'm really excited to try that out and stuff. It just looks like a lot more universal, almost. It was so linear beforehand, but now it almost looks like there's places to explore.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm excited to try that out, definitely. But it would be nice to have more of a storyline, I feel like. Just in general, to kind of branch off of what we already knew.
I'm pretty sure they're probably going to expand more on it. They might not want to give away too much, though. From what I read, though, there was Chapter 7 was pretty much the last thing, and it pretty much just talks about DJ Octavio breaking out the snow globe.
Huh. And now, you mentioned the last Splatfest. I actually did not play the last one. What happened there?
So, Marie, I believe, won the last Splatfest, and that is what this new game storyline is based off of, if I'm correct about that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Pretty much whatever happened at the last Splatfest pretty much determined what happened with the story this time around, which I think is really cool, though. We basically decided Callie and Marie's fate, though, from what it looks like.
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see how they kind of bond this time around. Because they were kind of like playful hate, kind of, in between, like, after you got the announcements and stuff from the Inkling News and stuff like that.
I don't even know how the Inkling News is going to work. I just realized that. Like, when the game starts up, who's going to be announced? Is it just going to be Marie by herself?
They should make Judd. I would be down for that.
Oh, yeah. That's another mystery that's still got to be solved. The little version of Judd, too.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
I think Judd Jr.
Oh, wow. That's very catchy. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things we'll just have to play and see. But overall, it just looks so much fun. And you brought up like Octolings. Would they be playable this time around? Is that a surprise they may be hiding? I don't know. But what do you think about that? Are you cool with that?
I would be cool with Octolings being playable, honestly. I believe that someone actually data mined Splatoon 1 and actually saw that Octolings, I believe, had a playable model in the game. I believe you were able to actually play as the Octolings through hacks, I believe, if I'm correct about that. I'm not 100% about that, but I believe that was the case.
And how would they control? Would they be the same? Would they be different? You know, they seem to be a little bit quicker than Inklings.
Yeah, I mean, they would probably be similar to Inklings, but maybe have a few different stats. Like maybe they'd be faster, but hit less hard. Maybe like they might be weaker than the Inklings, but might just have more speed and mobility.
Some advantages, but some disadvantages at the same time. That'd be
interesting. Maybe some other specific weapon choices only for Octolings too. Maybe.
Ooh, I like that. That's a cool idea. And also, back in I think it was the January Direct, we saw Salmon Run, or was that after? No, there was a Splatoon Direct after that. Yeah.
No, it was the regular Nintendo Direct. It was
thank you, yeah.
Yeah, but Salmon Run, oh boy, I really am looking forward to that. That is the mode that I'm pretty much the most hyped for that mode, because it pretty much reminded me of Zombies from Call of Duty, but with a fun Splatoon twist.
Right, and the thing is, it does look fun to me, but I can't see myself being too involved in it just because it looks kind of repetitive. But
oh yeah, me either, but it still looks like a fun mode, like if you want to grab some friends and do it for like a live stream or something.
Oh, definitely. And like, I was gonna say, if you have like different maps maybe to kind of branch off of around that, and different like...
Yeah, I hope it's not the one map though, because if that's the case, yeah, it is gonna get repetitive.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. I just hope there's some kind of different...
Hold on, correct me if I'm wrong on this, unless you're not really into Call of Duty though, but with Call of Duty, when it comes to zombies, don't they usually only have like one map per game on that?
I have no clue.
Okay, so...
I played Modern Warfare 2 like 6 years ago, and that's the last one I played. So...
I mean, I never played Call of Duty, so I wouldn't be able to give it much information about that myself.
Right, so if anybody knows that's watching, let us know down below in the comments.
Yeah, we would definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, but anyway though, I mean, yeah, is it gonna be boring? Is it gonna be fun? It's just kind of, all of this is just speculation. All of it is play it and find out, kinda.
Absolutely.
But as for DLC, they've been doing the free DLC and maps for Splatoon, which was amazing. I'm pretty sure they confirmed they're doing that again, right?
They definitely confirmed they're doing it again. They're actually doing the same thing with ARMS, which I found really cool. The fact that they're taking that approach with ARMS as well.
Right.
The fact that I believe that ARMS is gonna have like new characters and new modes with that as well. I hope they keep it going with Splatoon.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But one thing I need to see this time around, the Splatoon developers had no clue. They didn't think about this while they were developing Splatoon 1. Flood downloadable content from Super Mario Sunshine. It needs to happen. That's the end of my story. That has to happen this time.
No, we need to expand on that. Like, it would be cool if we could scan in like regular amiibos, like the Mario amiibo. Maybe get like a Mario hat as an item to wear, or some other stuff.
Yes, that's cool. And how like Delfino Plaza is one of the maps. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't do like Delfino Plaza or Rico Harbor or Bianco Hills for like one of the levels to use. Because that's a missed opportunity. Because honestly, it'd be kind of cool to have like a Cops and Robbers type thing with Mario Kart Deluxe, but instead with Splatoon, it's like there's like the bad guys trying to grind up the area, and then you can like arm the other side with like floods and try to like see how dirty the arena gets. And depending on how dirty the arena is by the time the clock goes down, you know, that depends on who's the winner.
Right. See, yeah,
like hold on, I'm trying to think. Like, let's say like the bad team ends up like getting like less than 50% of the arena like dirty, then that means the good team will win and so forth.
Right. Yeah. And just to have some kind of Sunshine love in there too, though. You know, Sunshine is like one of my favorite games. So to have that in there would literally make my life. And to have Flood as a weapon even, I would be down for that, you know? Have the super nozzle and like the booster one that just shoots you into the air. You know, it would use a lot of ink, yeah. But my point is, it would be epic, you know?
Oh, it definitely would be. I would definitely be down for that.
Right. So is there anything else that we need to cover that you think we could still see or anything? Or should we just pan it out and wait and see?
I mean, you know what I would like to see, honestly? It'd be kind of cool to have some Nintendo themed levels this time around, though, as like different arenas for Splatoon 2.
Yeah. I mean,
I know that they kept it as its own IP, though, but it would be cool to see like 1 or 2 different like themed levels, though.
Even if like, it was just DLC.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind that. Like, imagine they put like Jolly Roger's Bay from Super Mario 64 or something like that as a level.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. That sounds,
you know,
like
think of pretty much any like water level that you could possibly use, or any like beach type level, and try to make that into like a Splatoon arena. That needs to be done. That would make my day.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be really cool. But anyway, guys, I guess that rounds it up. Thank you, Mike, for joining. It was a really
Again, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. If you guys want to go check him out, link down for his channel is down in the description. He does a lot of fun Nintendo streams. He does videos, all that good stuff. So go check him out down below. Let us know if you're excited for Splatoon 2, what you're excited to see, and what you think the possibilities are of all the things we talked about today. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will talk to you next time.
Later, guys.